I just got a new hotspot to review. What's going on, everybody? It's Chris with Committed 3D Tech. You heard that right. We have a new hotspot to review. COTX just sent me their brand new X3 indoor miner. In this video, what we're going to do is we are going to unbox it, and then we are going to review the company, what they have going on right now, what they have coming up in the future, all the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between, and how you can get one of these hotspots at a great deal. Now, of course, for those of you who've been following my channel, I am starting to do some more giveaways. I have a Helium Hotspot giveaway going on Twitter right now. I'll put a link for that down in the description. Now, that one is almost over, but make sure you're following me on Twitter, turn the notification bell on, and that way you'll get notified anytime I do giveaways. That will typically be the platform that I do them on. And of course, if you're not subscribed on YouTube, make sure you do that because I have lots of great content coming out, like reviewing the Bill Fodl and the Stone Book. I also have multiple new hotspots coming in that I'm gonna be reviewing for your pleasure. Other than that, make sure you smash the like button and let's go unbox this hotspot. So we're gonna start off by talking about the miner that they actually sent me. We'll go through some of the stuff on the company and all of that as well. One particular thing that I really am excited about this, my contact over at COTX, they actually said the COTX X3 has absolute better performance. And so that's one thing I'm really hoping. Like I said, I will be doing further reviews on this to make sure we track quality and performance and how much I'm actually mining. And so we'll go through that. Okay, the most important thing to note is that right now, the COTX X3 is on pre-sale, which means until May 4th, you can pre-order it for a big discount, just like it says up here. Of course, I'll tag a link down in the description for the pre-order. Now, of course, it is an affiliate link. If you use that, I get a small commission at no cost to you. You'll actually get a discount. So feel free to use that or not. Either way is just fine. So there are a few things that I really, really like about the COTX. Number one, its size. It is quite remarkably small. It is about the same size as the Rack Wireless hotspot. And actually it's a little bit thinner, so it's more of like a hamburger rather than a hot dog. And it has some extra features on it that I really, really like. The number one thing is that it has this Bluetooth button right up front. So I really like when hotspots have that. It's something easily accessible. For those of you who have any hotspots, you feel my pain. Some of these hotspots, it's really difficult to click the button or to run any diagnostic tests on it because of the Bluetooth access point. The other thing that I really like is this LED screen that's on top. And so you can see the IP address, the status of the BLE, you can see the status of the internet, the Ethernet, the Wi-Fi, etc. So something very, very nice that I like about that. The other thing that I really, really like is that it has a 3.5 dBi antenna included in it. Now, of course, they do have a kit available where you can get an upgraded antenna, and that would actually be an 8 dBi antenna that you can upgrade. Now, there are a few extra reasons of why you would want to choose COTX. Keep in mind, I'm going to be doing a full test on this and looking at the results and bring those back to y'all so that you can see it firsthand from my experience. But a couple things that do stand out. Number one, the fast synchronization. So COTX Hotspot is fully adapted to Helium's official miner mirror program and updates simultaneously with the Helium platform. So I do like that. Obviously, some of us have heard some of the hotspots have had really, really difficult times syncing to the blockchain. And so I like that a lot. Obviously, it's open source, which is really, really nice. And we'll talk about it in a minute, but COTX is actually doing some really, really remarkable things when it comes to building out IoT solutions. So it's not just for mining capabilities, but COTX is actually going to be kind of a one-stop shop for enterprise solutions that require IoT. Now, what that means, it could be anything from, a warehouse where they need to track assets, a museum where they need to increase their security and be able to track where assets are. We'll talk more about that in a little bit as well. Now, this is something that I haven't heard of other hotspots doing, but I'm actually really intrigued by it. The COTX hotspot maintains minimum updates that synchronize with the official updates. And supposedly this is going to reduce mining losses from recurring updates. So for any of you who did the built your own DIY hotspot, I have a link for a video where I did that down below. You can't do that anymore, but something I've run into, it does get in the way of mining rewards because it constantly updates. And to be honest, I just don't have the time to tweak that and do it. And that's one of the benefits of buying a hotspot directly from these third-party vendors, because they're a lot smarter than me and they know what they're doing. Now, the X3 is going to be available for sale. The pre-sale is going on until May 4th. May 5th will be the official sale where it happens. Now, these could sell out really, really quickly. So my contact over at COTX suggested that I recommend to all of you to get it sooner rather than later. I've seen these hotspots go on sale and they are gone instantly. So stock does run out pretty quickly. Obviously not financial advice, but I will say from the product that they sent me, I am very impressed. Now, it is also important to keep in mind, COTX sent me the X3 miner for free to do a review so that I could show you all my thoughts on it, what I felt about it. I'm impressed so far though. The other really important thing to keep in mind is that you have not smashed the like button yet for the YouTube algorithm. Make sure you do that because it really does help push this video further to a larger audience so more people can learn about Helium hotspots and the Helium network. Now let's talk about the company a little bit. COTX has actually been in business. They've done pre-research and market and product research as early as 2016. And so they've been working on IoT. They have a handful of accomplishments with that. Helium, linking up with Helium probably being like the pinnacle of it and really opening the doorway for them to be quite a large company here in the future. The pre-sale registration is actually just a Google Doc here. You'll fill out your email, your name, and then how many of each different hotspot you will be purchasing. So that could be the EU 868 or the US 915. And then you also do have the option of getting the antenna combo that comes with an 8 dBi antenna. Once again, that can go for either the EU version or for the US 915. Now, as far as price goes, that will be determined on the actual sale date of May 5th. What I am told, though, is that the sale price is going to actually be very close to a light hotspot price point. It's probably going to be around the price points that they have listed here. The official one will come out on May 5th, though. And then as you can see, the outdoor hotspot is coming as well. We'll talk about that in a minute. You can see the price point of what it looks like right there. So around $8.99 for the outdoor hotspot. The X1 will be their light hotspot version. For those of you who don't know what a light hotspot is, it does not mine Helium tokens from proof of coverage. It only will mine Helium tokens based on data transfers. So data packets that are being transferred from sensors, etc., all of that. So mining rewards are much, much lower on a light hotspot. However, usually they will be a lot less expensive. Like I said, COTX is really looking to be kind of a one-stop shop for these enterprise solutions, not just for individuals who want to build the network, but also for enterprises that need IoT solutions. And so I'm glad that they do that. As well, they have the COTX X5. Jack over at COTX assured me that as soon as these come out, he will send them my way as well so that I can review it, have one hands-on to be able to give you my opinion, my thoughts, the good, the bad, and the ugly, all of that. But I am really excited about this. As far as craftsmanship, it does look like they know what they're doing when it comes to building these units. And even the indoor unit, the X3, very, very well put together. If you go to their company profile here, they have over 10 years of experience in the IoT industry, and it really shows. I mean, they've done a lot of their research and development. We'll see. Proof is in the pudding, obviously, of how the hotspot performs, but we'll get to that. Speaking of them being a one-stop shop, they do also have some sensors. I've asked COTX to send me some of these. I wasn't aware of it until I started reviewing the product and I actually had my hands on the X3, but they have a track sensor, which I'm really, really excited about. I'm hopefully going to be able to get to test this out. So this can do everything from, this can track assets, and the distance can actually reach more than 42 miles. There's no monthly fee to use it, and it's not restricted by the operator's signal coverage, which is a really huge benefit. And they give you some use cases here. You can use it for hiking, for camping, for seniors and children, for pets, and obviously the list goes on of things that you can use it for. Now, this sensor is one that I'm actually really interested in. This is a vibrator sensor. And so the use case that they give is for like exhibits, calligraphy and painting, valuable equipment, things like that. And basically what this sensor does is it tracks vibration, and it can notify you if it's been moving. It's a LoRa smart induction alarm terminal for anti-theft alarm management of valuable assets. Really, really cool. I'm actually really, really excited about this, especially because I am getting into more of the collectible industry. I've been collecting a lot of cool things. Some of you might have seen my video that I made on the Tony Hawk skateboard I got. I also have some fan collectibles and things like that I think it would be worth protecting, especially if I have them on display. The last thing that I would like to mention is that COTX also claims to have great customer service, management solution, and cloud services. And so as you can see here on their website, some of their software products include the hotspot operation software. This is mainly more for the customer service team. So if you're having issues with your hotspot, you can reach out to them and they'll be able to help you out. They have a cell phone app that you'll be able to monitor your hotspot on, which I think is really great. There are lots of tools on this because it is open source already. But like I said, COTX is working to be a one-stop shop when it comes to this. Here is where I feel like COTX is going to bring even more value. Like I said, one-stop shop. So not only can you get an X3 or an X5, but you can also get the X1s for the light hotspot. And let's say you are a refrigerator, you are a company that deals with refrigerated goods. You can have sensors all through your facility, not only mining HNT, but also tracking all of the different systems that you need to keep track of to make sure that your company, your enterprise, your business is running the proper way. All the meanwhile, you've gone to this one-stop shop, COTX, to get those devices, to get the gateways, and for this hotspot web management. So basically, they have it set up so that they can onboard more than just COTX hotspot. I haven't gotten to test this out. So, I mean, if this is something that you want me to review, let me know down in the description. And then of course, they do have a hotspot cloud service. Now this can be for hotspot owners and any compatible Helium hotspot owner. So basically their goal with this, it looks like, is to create kind of a one-stop shop to be able to view all of your different hotspots and manage them from that type of standpoint. So there you have it. That is my review of the COTX X3. Like I said, lots of great things coming up. If you want to get your own, there's the link down in the description for the pre-sale and also for the actual sale. Make sure you go and get your very own before they sell out. Other than that, like I said, I have lots of more content coming out, so make sure that you've subscribed, turn the notification bell on, and that way you'll get notified anytime that I come out with videos on crypto, tech, and investing platforms. And with all that out of the way, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching. I genuinely appreciate it. My name's Chris with Committed 3D Tech, and we'll catch you next time.